What's going on, you guys? It's 3 stacks and I'm back in this thing. Sorry that I'm vertical recording. I have to do this by myself. I do need to invest in a tripod and stop buying so many cards and actually get more equipment for my channel. But right now I want to go over the Paleozoic frog. It's a spicy deck. It's pretty much my take on the variant of it. Paleozoic frogs are actually the number 2 best deck. Out of all the decks currently available right now, they're actually ranking number 2 out of the top 10. And I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing with it, and kind of just like some new ideas and different tips for you guys to try out yourself. See how it works for you. But how I'm running it is just extremely consistent, very powerful. This is still my favorite engine. I run 3 Career Bandit. I do have 2 secrets in an ultra. I need to change that last ultra. And I still run 3 Backjack. This is the best engine because Paleozoics are a trapped deck. The backcheck is really powerful because you can, even if you draw him, you can discard him with Dino Mischius. You can banish a card, and you can use his effect to stack your deck so that you can set another trap. So it's just like this deck has so much deck thinning, so much draw power. It's just crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. Like when I was running this as a 40 card deck, it wasn't working because I was decking out too fast. So this engine is just too good. It actually sets you up perfectly for you to be able to resolve your Paleos. Because Creep Bandit gets Paleos engraved. Creep Bandit more than likely mills your Backjack. Backjack allows you to look at more cards. So essentially, you got to see 8 cards from your deck in one turn. That's in addition to all the drawing. The cool thing with this deck is that it has so much draw power that your Backjack stacks your deck the way that you want it. Let me turn this volume down a little bit. So Backjack stacks your deck the way that you want it so that you can draw those cards that you already saw them. So you can arrange them in the order so that the cards you want to draw, you can just put them on top. And you can leave the trap as the 3rd card so you can banish him on your opponent's turn. Set something like Reckless or Paleozoic and then activate it immediately and get more advantage. So this, like I was saying, it's just the best engine. Backjack is too good for me personally to not run at 3. He's just too powerful. And Creep Bandit also, because the thing is, starting off, even if you set 5, you have to activate all 5 of those to get Paleos engraved. So my thing is, I want my decks to kickstart its engine a lot faster. So I use Career Bandit to get Paleozoics engraved. So that way, more than likely my second turn, I'm able to resolve a lot of Paleozoic, like just madness. I'm able to pretty much stall my opponent, troll him to the max with my back row, and then next turn make a bunch of XYZ plays. So like I was saying, this is the best engine. And then for the frogs, I'm actually running the frogs that I have. Well, no, I'm lying. I'm running 2 swaps, 2 dupes, and 1 running tonin. I am lying though, cause I believe, where's it at? I should have an extra swap frog somewhere. No, I have an extra dupe and I have an extra swap frog somewhere. So I could be running 3 swaps and 3 dupes. My thing is, I want Ronin Totems. I only have 1 Ronin Totem right now. So it's kind of, the deck is incomplete as far as the frog engine. I may bump swap to 3, probably leave dupe at 2, and do Ronin Totem at 2. But for right now, this is the frog engine I'm running. It still helps the deck a lot, especially for like if they dinko you, you're still able to make plays with the frogs. And then this is the spells are the bread and butter of the deck. This is gonna be a whole nother engine. So you've got your Career Bandit and Backjack engine, and you got your frog engine. Then you've got triple desires, because desires is too good not to run. Triple card of demise. This is a demise deck. It's my variant of a demise deck. You just plus. This can be a +2 or it can be even a +3. And this is your +1. It's just too broken. And then triple pot of duality. You can cut one if you want, but because I'm running desires, I don't want to banish all my stuff. So that's why I just run a lot of multiples, 3-ofs. And then double Allure of Darkness. Now the reason why I'm running Allure of Darkness is actually because of these guys. Because a lot of times I draw into Backjacks and I draw into extra Career Bandits and I can only resolve 1 per turn. So I'll summon 1 and then banish the other with Allure. And it just gives you more draw power. Like I was saying, this deck is extremely consistent. You just dig, you draw, you get a lot of advantage. And then the upstart, because you have to have it. So every spell is a draw card. So if I see a spell, I'm getting advantage. Like every single spell is a draw card. Duality, kind of not really a draw card, but still is consistent. The Allure, the upstart. These are all breaking even, but these are your pluses. Card of Demise is your plus. And Desires, of course, is your plus. And because I'm running a 50 card deck, yes, I am running 50 cards. Desires is amazing in this. Actually, let's just leave this right here. Let's leave all the draw power, so I can pretty much show you guys my ratios. So that's 9, that's 12, that's 12 cards for drawing, and then we're running a triple reckless greed because reckless is a trap that you can activate whenever you want. I kind of want to just stick with the playset, especially because I was able to get extra supers. So I like the playset of reckless because you can activate it whenever you want. You draw 2 and then you bring out Paleozoics from grave. Pretty awesome. So that's 15 draws. And then I'm running a playset of Legacy of Yatagarasu. I like that I was able to pick up the supers. Essentially in my deck, I am a rarity hole. The only commons I'm running are the Toads and the Paleozoics themselves. But 3 Legacy of Yatagarasu. It's better than Jar of Greed because you play it for that chance that your opponent does run spirits. And essentially, it really is just you draw 1. But it's still good because it's a trap that you can activate whenever you want, which I like. It doesn't have any certain conditions you have to fulfill. You just play this, just like Reckless, play it and draw. So it's not just for the draw power, it's being able to make your board presence relevant. So it's really powerful. I like it a lot. It's worked out for me a lot. This deck, my Dark Lords, and my Herald of Perfection, I've been working a lot on those decks, like a lot. Oh, and to sum up the draw power, it's Triple Pykea. I like him a lot. Some people don't like him, but me personally, I like him. I like the draw power in this deck. So you've got 3 Pykea, you've got 3 Legacy of Yatagarasu, you've got 3 Reckless Greed, you've got 3 Pot of Duality, you've got the Upstart, and you've got double Allure of Darkness. Allure is really good in this deck. It's only live in my deck because I run the Kree Bandit Backjack engine, and it's actually an engine that I came up with all by myself. I actually never like found out about it from somebody else or anything like that, or copied it like online. I just thought of it myself. I said, okay, well, Kree Bandit mills 5, so there's a chance that I may be able to mill Backjack. And even if you don't mill Backjack, you can discard it with Dinomisius. And then the 3 card of Demise and the 3 Desires. And I also consider this guy to, he's not essentially a plus, but he does give you card advantage because when you mill from the top of your deck, you always mill spells and traps. So Kree Bandit can essentially mill your Desires, add your Desires from your back to your hand because you excavate and then you can target one of your spells or traps that you excavated from Kree Bandit, add it to your hand. So this guy actually can set your engine up by milling Paleozoics, and then if you happen to excavate a Pot of Desires, Card of Demise, any of these draw cards in this pile, you can get them. So he actually counts too. So like, dang bro, this is like almost half my deck, but let's try to count this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I was accurate. That's literally half of the deck. And the Toad engine itself is consistent. So like, I'm trying to really stress the fact that this deck is really, really powerful. It's extremely consistent. I have no issues lacking in cards that I want. I always get what I want. Sometimes I have too much cards in hand, and it's sometimes a problem because I can't play it all at once. And then 3 Dinomisius, 3 Canadia. I like Canadia a lot. It's kind of like these. The Dinomisius and Canadia help you to disrupt your opponent's plays and also bring out Paleozoics. And 3 of the MST because you need to have it. You have to. And the fact that you can activate all your Paleozoics from hand actually means that, you know, if you're able to use your frogs and make Opobinia, you can use Opobinia, keep them in hand so that you don't have to worry about Denko Seika. Because this deck does lose to Denko Seika. 2 Morella. I'm going to keep it at 2. I really don't like 3. It does brick and it does clog. I'm not going to lie. Now, that's it for the Paleozoics. And then for traps that Paleos can't come back from, but you still have to run. Triple strike and 1 warning. I have an ultra warning right now. I only own 1 ultimate, but I do want to get a 2nd ultimate. So hit me up if you have an ultimate, but right now I'm just running the ultra. I'm working on the rarity in this deck as well. And then 2 quaking and 1 bottomless trap hole. These pretty much all these traps to me, in my opinion, are relevant. You have to play them. And I understand, like, in my previous Paleozoic build that I put up a while ago, people were arguing with me saying, bro, why aren't you running strikes? But it's so ironic now that every Paleozoic deck is running strikes. And it's kind of like, now you guys see why I was running them. I wasn't running them because other people were. It's just that the traps are too good to not play. And extra deck, we got 3 Totally Awesome. He's just too broken. You have to play him. This is the best deck to run him in. He's just too good. It's too easy to make him. And then me personally, since I have so much extra deck space, my extra deck is actually incomplete. I still run 3 Opobinia, Realistically, you only need 2 of each. 3 Anomalocaris. You only need 2 Opabini and 2 Anomalocaris, but I have so much space. It's like, why not? And this guy's broken because you just draw, draw, draw. You backjack, set a trap, and then activate the trap, and then draw another trap off of him. It's going to be a trap, so essentially he lets you draw a card. If it's not a trap, you can add backjack or add another card and then discard it, and that'll give you more advantage for later, so it's crazy. Phoenix, the Shark, and F-Zero. Phoenix and the Shark are for the OTK, and F-Zero is because he's part of the OTK. So yeah, that's it for now, you guys. I do have 3 more slots in my extra deck, and I could cut some of my Paleozoic XYZs. But I am very, very impressed with the performance of this deck, how good it's been going, how good it's been doing, and how good it's been going against the decks I've been playing against. I actually may test this out at the next event I go to. I'm not taking this to my regionals. I actually do want to stick with my Heralds because I love them so much. But I definitely do want to see where this deck goes because I'm looking forward to its future potential. I appreciate you guys for subscribing and for tuning into my content. I really do a lot. And I am definitely praying and hoping that I grow to be bigger and grow to be a relevant Yu-Gi tuber, and that also I can increase my credentials as a duelist. I care a lot about this game, and I care a lot about you guys, and I'm just grateful that you guys are kind of supporting me and also helping me to build my name and my reputation. So I am very grateful for you guys, and be safe. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later.